excuse the way I look. I just came in from doing the goats. Washed my hands. Also, if anybody knows how to get these weird little marks off, don't say wear gloves. Mama didn't raise no sissy. But I feel like I'm permanently stained there on both hands. So if my hands look dirty all the time, it's not. I just can't get it off. I used a pumice stone the other day, and that helped a little. So I'm gonna make, it's hot again. It's 7:30 in the morning. It's already over 90 degrees. Well, it's closer to 8 now. It's already over 90 degrees. So for lunch, I want something cool, which is going to be tuna and egg salad. But I don't have any mayo. And my mother suggested that I tried making mayo since we have eggs. And I did that. I made it with olive oil and it came out really, really good. But I'm gonna try it with avocado oil this time. So I heard avocado oil is better to make it with than olive oil. So we'll see. It's all about trying. So I'm gonna start with an egg. First I'm gonna start with taking the lid off. For now. 1 egg. Please no shell, please no shell. Yay, no shell. That's a large egg. So again, we get these little tiny eggs. And then these are probably our medium eggs. And then, you know, we have all different sizes. This is the little bantam hen that's out, hens that are out front. This is just a pullet. She's laying, but, well, no, she's a laying hen, but she's young. This is an older hen. So, if you didn't know, they don't just start popping out regular size eggs. So I'm gonna do egg, mustard. It says a tablespoon of mustard, but I just squish. That's a tablespoon. Let's see. I'm going to do, you can either use apple cider vinegar or lemon. I did apple cider vinegar last time. I'm gonna do lemon this time. About a tablespoon. Sure, that's a tablespoon. Salt, about a half a teaspoon. Pepper, I think it's about a quarter of a teaspoon. Okay, and then I'm gonna put this on low. No top because I have to pour the oil in. And then increase to medium. Okay, just making sure I don't forget anything. So we'll start on 2. I'm also gonna add some dill. I freeze dried some of our dill. And we like pickly stuff. Maybe not. This is kind of, maybe I should use fresh dill. I don't know. I'm gonna try it. We'll see. Okay, I did it. Okay, it says slowly increase to medium. And then you gotta really slowly add the oil. See if it says to turn it up. It got me. It smells good, I'll tell you that much. So last time I made 2 cups, and you know, since you have raw eggs in it, you can't just leave it in your fridge for however long you would like regular mayo. So I decided I'd just do 1 cup at a time and just make it as we need it. Let's check it out. Where's my little baby spatula? 1 second. We'll use the medium one. Goldie's in here just in case. Just in case anything falls. I think I'm just gonna squish everything back down to the bottom and go another round. But I mean, looks good, tastes good. Tastes like mayo. But this is made from eggs that I farmed, dill that I grew. So that's nice. I have to learn how to make mustard next. Okay, everything's squished to the bottom. Try it again. I'm gonna do a little bit more lemon. You don't have to stick to a recipe 100%. You make it your own. To your flavor profile or whatever. And if you mess up, just do it again. If you mess up, just feed it to your husband. They'll eat anything. Okay. Okay. Thicker. Get that out of the way. It's going to be my little mayonnaise jar. I think avocado oil is better for you on keto than olive oil. I don't know why. Maybe it's the type of fat. But I've always kind of deferred to olive oil or avocado oil when I'm doing keto. So it's nice that I can make it. I don't think years and years ago that they sold avocado oil the way they do now. I don't want to waste any of this. Time to bring out the big one. Yeah, I could taste the dill in it. I can smell the lemon, taste the dill. That's going to be really good in our... I am not the cleanest person. I make a mess when I clean, but then I also clean it up, so it doesn't really matter. So we got about this much mayo, and it looks like mayo, and we don't have to buy it from the store. So all I have to do is buy a little avocado oil every now and then, and we're good to go. I'm also growing lemons, so hopefully I won't have to buy those soon. I could probably get them for a neighbor if I looked around, But yeah, that's the first step of my meal prep for today. And then I'll have that for a couple days. I figured I'd keep going since I have almost everything out anyway that I would use for the tuna. So I might as well. One last thing, if I can find it. Malt vinegar. Okay, so I put 2 of the big cans of tuna in each bowl. And then I'm going to use my slicer. I was going to show you how well the eggs crack when I use this. And of course, they did not crack well this time. I know why though. They went off and sat there. After it went off, Seth stopped the little alarm and just sat there for like an hour or so, I think, because I didn't know it went off. I was out doing something else. So it didn't get into the ice fast enough. But oh well, they still are edible. They're just not pretty, which who cares? So I'm going to split them up into the 2 bowls. And I kind of like to throw everything in the fridge in these tuna salads. I love tuna with egg. Seth likes the celery. Celery, not celery. I'm going to chop up a little celery. Sands the ends. I don't know if you know that celery has electrolytes in it. I did not know that until recently. It's a good source of electrolytes, which is interesting. I'm not the kind of person that could just sit there and munch on celery, but Seth is. He loves it. He loves anything crunchy. And I also like, he loves capers. We're going to throw capers in there. Good morning. Got some tomato. I like to use a tomato that's not quite as ripe, so it doesn't just fall apart. It's still good, but it holds together a little better. Half in this one, half in this one. We'll use relish, but I also prefer the crunch of a whole pickle too. I'll throw a couple of those in there. See, I'm gonna use the other half of this tomato or this lemon. I'll get a little squish, another little squish. Some vinegar. Got the spicy brown mustard this time. I try to use more mustard than mayo because there's a lot more calories in mayo. This is actually albacore. So I call it tuna, but it's actually albacore. Which I've been told there's a difference. Let's plop in some of this homemade mayo. Get to mixing. That is ready for the day. Okay, we're trying the ice cream again. I did not use almond milk. I did not use protein shake. I used 2 cups of heavy whipping cream. I used a can of condensed milk. This is not for us, it's for Son Ford. I used 2 tablespoons of instant vanilla pudding. I used a teaspoon of vanilla extract and a pinch of salt and a 1/4 cup of chocolate. So we'll see how this turns out. Not a 1/4 cup of chocolate, a 1/4 cup of cocoa powder. So I'll have to rely on Ford to tell me what he thinks of this one. I'm gonna add, right now I'm thinking some smokehouse almonds at the end, and then I was thinking about maybe swirling in some peanut butter. I have some peanut butter from a cookie recipe from Christmas. I was thinking about doing that so it doesn't like over mix, but at the end, you know, swirl it in there a little bit so it's just mixed in. So we'll see how it comes out. The last one came out really, I mean, it was okay, but it didn't taste like ice cream. So wish me luck. I'll let you know.